Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do a reading for the water signs. This will be for the signs of Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. I will do a general reading and then I will do a brief reading for each of those signs, but you'll need to watch the full reading and then go to the sign you're looking for. Please remember though that these are very general, so they may not resonate with you, so always check out other aspects of your natal chart. That's the High Priestess jumping out here, so I feel like I need to say to you, when you're listening to a reading, if it doesn't feel right to you, it's not your reading. Sometimes people try to make them fit. I've done a really good video a long time ago on the front of my channel which tells you how to get the best out of a reading, and people tell me it's really good, so go and have a watch of that. All right, we're going to use the Jeu de Vivre tarot for this reading, so it will generally for the water signs, and then we'll do a short reading for each. Okay, so I have the Ten of Cups coming straight through, so it looks like a really good week for water signs. The Ten of Cups is a card that talks about abundance, but it's abundance in love, family situations, but it's definitely 10 cups of love. So it's feeling really, really good, feeling really happy. I feel it's sort of got that Sun card about it, the Ten of Cups. So it's sort of like the minor arcana of the major arcana Sun. So beautiful energy coming through. All right, I have the Ace of Swords here. Somebody has just spoken up here. The Ace of Swords is a card that says you have clarity, you know the direction you want to go in, and there's a truth being spoken. And with that Ten of Cups, I feel like somebody is either declaring, opening up to you, or maybe asking you for your hand in marriage, asking you to move to the next stage of your relationship. But there's truth, there's a new beginning, there's clarity. So if you've been in a relationship with one of these people and you are cross-watching, it may be that you are now getting some sort of communication from someone that's going to help you move forward. All right, Ten of Wands. So we're putting down the past burdens. So whatever this is, it's closing off one stage of a situation, of bringing you into a next stage. So you might be going, for example, from maybe just being friends with someone to moving into dating. You may be going from the dating stage into something more serious. But the Ten of Wands tells me one cycle is closing, the new one is opening up. I also feel here that you might be becoming more confident with this relationship, more trusting, sort of understanding that it is going somewhere. Maybe you've had some issues with that Ten of Wands getting things off the ground. Okay, so we have the Devil card coming through. So I'm feeling here that there may have been some energy of really not understanding how this person felt. Maybe you were hanging on to a lot of fears in this relationship. Maybe that's what you're putting down here. But there definitely feels to me like you're letting go of something with the Devil card. You might be letting go of codependency, because we have the Empress card behind that, and then the Strength. They're all major arcanas. And then the Hanged Man. Wow. All major arcanas. Eight of Wands, communication. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Very, very easy to see what's going on. I feel like somebody is opening up and telling you a truth. It could be that you didn't know that this person was in love with you. It could be that this person is sort of freeing something up by coming forward, expressing a truth. But this is putting you on a brand new pathway, because you're letting go of something here. And I feel like with that Devil card, you're letting go of a lot of fear. And maybe it was, perhaps you didn't think this person was going to come in. Maybe you didn't feel this person loved you the way you felt you loved them. It could be that you're dating and you've fallen in love with someone and we're not sure if they felt the same way. Whatever this is, somebody is expressing this to you. It's bringing in a Ten of Cups energy. There is a truth being exposed here that will help you put down the past burdens and fears. I feel like you're stepping into the Empress energy. This relationship has now gone to a new level. It's sort of building strength, communication going backwards and forwards. But the Wheel of Fortune tells me that there was sort of an energy here that perhaps you've manifested something, but then the Wheel of Fortune makes me feel like the wheel is finally turning in your favor. If you've been wanting somebody to return or express themselves to you, I feel like it's you I'm speaking to. I feel like somebody is about to sort of burst out and tell you how they're feeling and you didn't know, or you didn't realize how important you were to them. All right, let's see where the reading's going. I have the Four of Cups here, and this is sort of the energy I'm feeling within this situation. I feel like you've been with somebody for a while, and maybe that cup has sort of sat in midair. Maybe you've wanted to sort of know how they felt. Maybe they've wanted to know how you felt, but it's really sort of sat in limbo a little bit. That's how I'm feeling with this Four of Cups. It's like you may have wanted something more, but you weren't really sure that this person did, and it's coming through very, very strongly here. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles, single people. We have the Seven of Cups coming through. I can see what's happening straight away with the Six of Swords. All right, so there is some sort of energy here that you're getting. I feel like when you break through an illusion, it's like that seeing something for the first time, that understanding something. And I feel like you've both been in sort of this relationship or this situation for a long period of time. And if you're currently in separation, it may be that you have felt that that was just a phase you'd gone through, and you hadn't really sort of put much energy into it, feeling like it wasn't going anywhere. You may have backed off, you may have been being breadcrumbed, whatever it was. It's like you've started to see through something for the first time. But I feel like this person is doing the same thing. It's like they're understanding for the first time how they're feeling. And I don't feel that they are ready to leave that behind. The Nine of Coins for me is about independence. It is about being single, but it's about feeling ready, being ready to move on to the next stage, which of course is the 10. So I feel like some of you here are moving away from some idea that perhaps this wasn't going anywhere, it was never going to happen. And I feel like you're starting to understand here that what you've been feeling, your person's been feeling, but perhaps they've broken through some sort of illusion here on how things should be. All right, Knight of Coins. I can't help thinking for some of you, though, it may be that you're breaking through some sort of illusion around religious beliefs or culture, language, some sort of barrier here. Because it sort of feels to me like it may have been holding you back from taking a jump or a leap of faith here. So maybe you felt, oh, this person couldn't be with me because they're from that culture, I'm from this culture, or maybe they can't be with me because this is their religion, that's my religion. And it seems to me that you're sort of breaking those barriers down. It's like you're starting to understand, regardless of what's going on, that nothing can hold you back here anymore. There's definitely a love offer coming in here. I do have the Hermit and I have the Tower. So we have Scorpio energy and Virgo energy coming through here. I feel with this Tower, there's sort of like this breaking down of something together. This isn't something that you're doing independently. It's like you're coming together with this person and talking about what's been holding you back, or you know, talking about all the things that have stopped you from being together, and you're working your way through those now. There seems to be a lot of healing going on between the two of you rather than individually. So maybe you've done a lot of work while you've been separated or up until this point. But what's coming through here is you're working together, you're communicating, and you're working on how you can both get past these things that are holding you back. All right, so I have the Five of Wands, whoop-de-doody, with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So strong Scorpio energy coming through here. So you may be very well dealing with a Scorpio here, but this is for all water signs. So, okay, so I've got the King of Cups, which tells me that somebody, maybe both of you, are feeling a great deal of love between you, but possibly up until this point it hasn't really been expressed. Maybe you've both been holding back because of these other barriers, this other illusion that's come in here. Now the illusion that could have been that in the past you weren't feeling that you could be together because there were other variables. And I can't help feeling with this Nine of Pentacles that maybe for some of you, you've been dealing with somebody who is in another commitment, may have lived at a distance, different culture, different religion, but whatever this is, it's like you were trying to face this alone. And I feel like this person now is realizing that they love you enough to try and work through something. They're no longer holding back. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups. So there's definitely a beautiful situation in promise here. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. There is a truth, a conversation and clarity coming through. 10 of Wands tells me you're putting the burdens from the past behind you, possibly with the Devil card, fears or something holding you back from having what you wanted. The Empress tells me you are absolutely ready for this next phase. The Strength card makes me feel, especially with this Hanged Man, that you're building something together here, especially in light of the communication and the Wheel of Fortune. It's very much this energy that says to me that perhaps the reason that you haven't been able to come together, or that you were in separation, was because something came between you. Whatever it was, I feel like you're working through this together now. You're not holding back any longer. You're talking about the issues and problems you have between you and trying to work it out as a team rather than doing it alone. I feel like you both have enough love there that you can work with that energy, especially with the Ace of Swords. It's like you're both realizing a truth now. There's been some sort of illusion that you couldn't come together for a reason. Whatever that illusion is, you're breaking through it. There's no confusion there anymore. You're both understanding that you can do this together. All right, I'll pull a few cards for each. Magician jumping out on me there too, which is beautiful. All right, you're definitely making something happen. You're manifesting it between you. Whatever this was that was holding you back, it's not going to hold you back for much longer. I feel like it's really, it's like now that you've both decided to do something, you are both, Temperance card coming through here. Wow, with the Six of Swords and the King of Cups, you're moving away from the problems or the issues or the illusions that were holding this back from becoming something. All right, so if you're dealing with a Pisces, or you are a Pisces, you have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Coins, the Two of Swords, and the Justice card. See, it's right there. I feel like somehow or another, especially with the Two of Swords, a decision is being made. But again, I can't help thinking you're doing this together. It's not like you are making a decision yourself and expecting the other person to go along with it, or that you're not coming together because you can't make this decision. This person has come forward here. They're telling you they're making a decision because they feel the love for you. They want to be with you, and they're asking you to work with them on this. So whatever it is, you are definitely working through it. I love that the Justice card is here, because that says to me you're both understanding your destiny. You're both understanding the direction you want to go in, but you're not doing this alone. You're doing it as a couple. Really nice energy. All right, if you're dealing with the Cancer, oh wow, there's the Magician. All right, so you're definitely manifesting a new beginning with this person. This beginning is very different here, and I can definitely see it with the Eight of Pentacles coming through here, especially with this Eight of Wands. So you can see quite clearly here, there's a lot of communication going backwards and forwards and a lot of working on things. But the manifestation is evident here. So if you're working with a Cancer, you are both working very strongly towards this. You're both communicating, you're both putting in the work required, and you are creating a beautiful relationship here. Rather than being in separation and having differences, you're learning to work on the differences together. All right, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, oh, the Devil, the Chariot, and the Empress came out in this one. So very potent energy here for Scorpio. I do have the Knight of Swords here. So I feel like, again, for the Scorpios, if you are a Scorpio or you are dealing with a Scorpio, your Scorpio is coming in really quickly here to tell you how they feel. And I feel this when you look at this sort of energy here. This is what I feel like is going on. It's like you're planning for the future here. Now, the Devil energy, again, makes me feel like you have this sort of tie to each other that you're both recognizing. You're both understanding that you have a future together. But instead of trying to do this separately with the Empress, you're both birthing something together. The Chariot tells me you could be dealing with a Cancer as well, or a Libra. But you are, and Capricorn coming through, of course, too. But there is a really strong feeling here of determination, the will to make something work, the need to be with somebody so greatly that you are willing to work on the things that haven't worked in the past. So if, for example, it's distance, then you're looking at how you can move closer together. If it is religion, maybe you're looking at how one of you can work with the other on that. But I see no barriers, no boundaries here. I see two people who are really working as a team. And it's coming through in all the water signs. So I'm not really sure where you're up to here, what's holding you back. And if it is something like another relationship or a commitment, I feel like your person is willing to start working on that too. So, okay, we have the Star Brothers card coming through again. You have a lot of support from the universe in this. I feel like with the Star Brothers card, it talks about having a lot of support from the universe to do what you need to do. And there's an I'm sorry card coming through. So let's have a look at what that says. Yvonne, the alphabet, I is before S. Defensiveness, writing past wrongs and uprooting. So I feel like here that both of you are maybe, it's not so much saying sorry to each other, but maybe you're working on, because you're working on the issues that have kept you apart, you're both acknowledging that perhaps you had a part to play in this. Whatever it is here, that I'm sorry card makes me feel like you're forgiving each other to come together, to work together. There just seems to be this great feeling of unity and wanting to make something work and being able to push aside all the things that have kept you apart. Whatever this is, and whoever's got the blockages here, I feel like they're really apologizing for that and trying to understand how to move past it. Beautiful reading for the water signs. Thank you.